Alright then, we're back in here. And drilling 4 armies. Oh, having 7 diplomats. Yeah, it's been a while since I played again, so... Again, I'm going to need a moment in order to reassess the situation again. I'm gonna win on researching that to minimize cost while maximizing the, well, while still gaining the innovativeness buff from it. Of course, every time I have to switch, I need to turn on positive events. I'd rather lose devotion than prestige. So it takes a diplo power. Uniform regulations. The enlistment armies of old are increasingly being replaced by more permanent national armies. As part of this process, many states have begun to regulate how the uniforms of their soldiers should look, and some have even begun to provide these uniforms themselves to their soldiers. Dye was never cheap, and with the increased demand now put on both dyes and cloth, prices are on the rise. So increased costs for cloth, wool, and dyes. Which is more money for pretty much everyone. The burghers are rising against the changes in our country, which have limited their powers. Clearly, they are not happy with having the privileges of the nobility strengthened. Endure life. Where is it even? Oh. I don't have the money to be able to afford that. The minimum of casualties. Right, just keep drilling. Crack down on heresy. Guess the Mintech has already been researched. Yep. I mean, it's not particularly useful, just as a production efficiency buff and the furnace, which is absolutely totally useful right now. It's not like I can't build it because I require enlightenment for coal to be around. Because that's totally not the case. Also, I don't think I should immediately form Germany. I'd rather... Well... I mean... In order to get anything done, I would have to fight the Emperor of the HRV. Unless I somehow manage to become an elector for it. Which would mean that I would stay in the HRV despite becoming... well, Germany. So, in order to dismantle the HRV, I would have to take all the electors, capitals, or ally all of them. Well, I have to occupy all their capitals, or ally all of them, and then just click the dismantle button. It would remove a lot of benefits, but it would also help things out. Of course, it would be hilarious if it just automatically destroyed itself for no particular reason. Which has happened before, I can tell you that. It's hilarious when that happens. I mean, it literally happened once while I was playing a Congo game down here. I was just minding my own business, and then I just got the achievement for the Empire disappearing. So, the British are colonizing Alaska, huh? Sure. Why not? I think I'll attack Saxon, actually. What are they allied with? Ulm, Seige, and Breitze. For military access. And declare war, cleansing of heresy. Let's go. And the spy next works should help, well, in making sure that I get a very quick amount, well, quicker sieges, so that the war doesn't take as long. Okay, I don't need to spy network in Ulm anymore. Force religion, more reparations. And end rivalry. Give me as much prestige as I can grab. Huh. Okay, that's also done. Might as well do a little bit of looting while I'm at it. Siege lasted 11,000. Ah! Okay then. Um... Hmm. Where's the province history? Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's that long. Oh well. Don't need this by network anymore. Oh. I forgot about you. No, let's actually have you go down that way. Religion. You don't have any rivalries, and no alliance with France. That's Saxon. I really don't feel the need to deal with you again. You two can start drilling again. Should be relatively safe. Go into research in 2 years, and that's also when I'll embrace the institution of manufactories. Zapotec let their doom hit 100. And I can enact the final government reform. War score costs versus other religions minus 30%. So I don't think the Great Holy War Gassus Belli is actually a good idea. At least not this late in the game when I could very easily just use, say, some other Gassus Belli like imperialism when it comes up. Wars religion, war reparations, and rivalry with Slovakia. At least what's left of it. That. Give up claims in Austria. Drew. Absolutism is one hell of a drug. Right then. Oh, I have to wait a day. Wrong button. Yes, let the Ottomans deal with it. Thank you. Decline. Yeah, I actually should probably work towards bringing Bavaria into the fold in order to protect it from the aggression of the Ottomans. I should also eventually start thinking about building a navy so you can actually have a coastline. It's minuscule, but it's there. Meh, I'll wait on it. Well, what are my current benefits from being in the Empire? Construction cost, development cost, local unrest, corporate, well, that's just the Emperor. I think... I'll wait until all the cores are done. And I've converted the provinces so that unrest isn't as bad as it could be. Alright, I should remember to upgrade forts as well once I take them. Oh, right, the diet. And I forgot to... Oh, better brace the institution since there's only one province left. And it's Chia. And I'll get an idea group soon. I'm not sure which I'll take. Well, probably administrative. It's just idle talk from restless souls. And stab up. Probably should invest a bit into becoming the next one. And the nobility finally have some influence. Again. Oh, wait. Fine. There we are, bugging everything. And let's have a scornful insult. The Ottomans know nothing about running a state. You know, if I actually form Germany, I'm not going to need to fabricate claims. Since it's a permanent claim, right? Yep, North and South Germany. I just would rather get that part of the country a little bit more stable before I try anything. Right, and that. Okay, and form German nation. It's almost the same color as Provence. Great. New traditions and ambitions. Give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and look up the ideas for Germany before I actually decide anything. Tradition. Plus 15% infantry combat ability and plus 1 yearly devotion. Then minus 2 unrest, minus 10% tech cost, plus 5% discipline, plus 10% trade efficiency, plus 0.5 yearly army tradition, plus 5% admin efficiency, plus 20% goods produced modifier, plus 1 diplomatic relation. Compared to my current. It is a strong goods produced modifier, I must admit. Well, I should actually. So instead of 10% combat, cavalry combat. I'm not sure if I actually want those. The 10 tech cost doesn't exactly look great. I already have the trade efficiency, so that doesn't change. Really, it's the goods produced modifier, the admin efficiency, the yearly army tradition, and the national unrest I have to think about. I don't get any extra devotion, so. You know what? Yes. Imperial German ideas. And now I'm outside the HRE, so every time I go to war, I call in the Emperor. And there's the achievement. Nice. $317 in debt. That's actually a lot for such a small country. Oh yeah. Since I changed countries, I no longer actually get the impact of the separatism. Since it's no longer there. And since I know for sure that the Emperor is not going to do anything about it, let's go. Let's take some free cities for ourselves. Sure, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. Sure. I'm willing to do that. I think I should actually start focusing on admin points because I'm going to pick a administrative type idea. Not sure which to pick. Administrative ideas does have that big governing capacity boost, which could be pretty helpful. And I've been building government buildings everywhere, so. That is a big, big fort. Yeah, they weren't messing around. They actually went ahead and built a level 6 fort already. The Bohemia is busy. Baggisher purge of Brabantian heresy. Try to take the diplomatic points. What? The Urbino succession point. Accept. I'll be taking that manpower modifier. And I'm also now a full union of all the German cultures, which is the second best cultural group in the game. The best happens to be the bit of a mess that the Chinese cultural group is. It really is a bit of a mess. So, I'm at war with Toscana and Geneva. Now, at least as far as I'm aware at the moment. Nope. I want your land. And it will belong to me. Well, then again, by the end of the year, it would be entirely reasonable for me to... Well, it would be possible for me to research the tech. So I shouldn't spend too much into developing. I'll convince Slovakia that it might be a good idea to peace out soon. Quite resistant. I really do not actually want to ask anything more out of them, because I would rather not give the Ottomans too much of an opportunity there. In fact, I personally would recommend that they join the HRV. I mean, the Emperor is pretty much useless at defending, but it would slow down the conquest of the Ottomans at least a little bit. And I think that's a good point to stop here for this session. I mean, the Succession War is basically done as it is. I didn't really need to do anything here, so I guess I'll just head back. Ah. You know what? There's just this little fight that I'm gonna go ahead and do and see how it pans out. Too fast for you. Ah. They actually didn't die. I think they're heading back to their own lands in hopes that, well, they won't die in the process. See, this is why you check your allies before you try contesting a personal union. None of these are particularly useful. I guess I'll take protective forts. And I don't actually border any of my rivals, but I might in the future. So, okay. Save game. And I'll be seeing you all tomorrow. Until then.